We're back. If you're new here, we are drafting up to Mythic, but we are forcing 5 colors every single draft. So we need to have one color of every color, a card of every color, in our deck when we finish the draft. And yeah, we opened a fairly unexciting pack. So Thunder of Unity is you draw 2, you lose 2, and then whenever a creature enters, each opponent loses 1, you gain 1. It's pretty good in like Mardu aggressive decks. The Hellkite is a 4/5 flyer that destroys target non-basic land an opponent controls, and then its controller searches their library for a basic land card that enters with a stun counter on it. That's pretty good. I do like playing 5-color dragons. Strategic Betrayal is like target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard, which is fairly good removal. And then there's also Sandstep Citadel. I think my favorite cards here are the Hellkite, the Betrayal, and the Citadel. I think Attuned Hunter is also good, and Thunder of Unity is good. Just not what we really want to be doing. I'm going to take the Hellkite. Let's see if we can get some dragons going here. Alright, we've got Caustic Exhale, Dragonstorm Globe, the Champion of Dusan, solid. Strike Master's good, Lion Weight, good. Battle Priest, good. Tersalite Shatter, pretty good. Do we want to just take the red monk that ramps? Or do we want to just take the removal? I think Light Chatter, it's like okay. It's going to be best in like an aggressive deck. Battle Priest is like best in the counter decks. Maybe Abzan or something aggressive. Strike Master is nice because it ramps you. And then it also can be a removal spell for a dragon. And 6 damage is a lot of damage. So that is very good. Alright, we've got the Stalwart War Effort. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1 warrior. Man, maybe we do something aggressive. 5-color aggressive deck with War Effort. Otherwise, we could take the Gold Keeper. I think Corey is also pretty good. There's also a Dragonstorm Globe, Saltwater Cliffs, Tawny Back, and Ravine. Yeah, let's try the... Maybe we do something where we go wide. Create some 1/1s. Splash some other colors. Do. Okay. Oh, the Flesh Crafter. This card is really good. It's a clone. You can clone their stuff, your stuff. And then it also has this renew ability, which is good. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target non-dual creature you control, and then each other creature you control becomes a copy of it until end of turn. The card is really good. There's also an Exhale, which I like. Current is okay. Deal 4, gain 2. Assistance, alright. Bearer's okay. Gorger's really good in the counter deck. It's okay in dragons, but I think Flesh Crafter is far and away the best card there. We might not play this War Effort. Unknown. I could see being like some Jeskai tokensy deck. Alright, so here we've got another Caustic Exhale. We've also got Sonic Shrieker, which is a very good dragon, and Static Snare, which is solid removal. I think I'm kind of down to take the dragon here. Also a green-red land. This card's just so good. When it enters, it deals 2 damage, you gain 2. And then if you dealt the 2 damage to your opponent, they discard a card. Yeah, I like that card a lot. Alright, we've got Bloodfell Caves, the Skimmer, and Narset's Rebuke. The cards we're looking at here. Skimmer is good, but we're currently... I mean, we're playing 5-color. Do we just take it? This war effort is looking like a no. I'm just going to take it. I think it's the best card. All right, we have Piercing Exhale very late. Black-white land. This Rejuvenator that ramps. But there aren't that many. It's a 4-drop and it ramps you 2. I mean, it's like, are you casting a 7 mana next turn? I don't know. I think Exhale's the best card here. Maybe we're going to branch into more of like a teamer. Looks like maybe is open. This is a late Skimmer, a late Fleshcrafter. Maybe people just don't know about Fleshcrafter being good. Okay, we got a Wildling versus a Forecaster. I don't mind the Forecaster with some orbs, and you can even play a Boulderborn Dragon. But I'm going to take the Wildling here. I like this card a lot. I mean, just being able to search your library for a basic land card works really well in the 5-color stuff. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, there's a Boulderborn, a Fleeting Effigy. Nothing really exciting here. I think I'm just going to take the uncommon. I don't think unlikely I'm playing any of those other cards. Who do we got here? Bannister Man, Dione, Cupcake, Jehudi, Salop, Blade 56, and TK 23. Oh, this is interesting. There's an orb and a champion. I think the champion is good, very good. And most people don't pick the orbs, so you can get them late. Here's an orb. There's also a Tiver Tawny back, which isn't bad. And a Jeskai Devotee. I'm just going to take the Globe. Having 5-color fixing in these decks is really important. I don't like Underfoot Underdogs. Sarkhan's Resolve is okay. There's a world where we play the Riverwalk technique. Depends on how green we are. We love seeing a 13th pick Islands. All right, we opened another Tursa, an Opulent Palace, a Dragon's Prey. Is just really good removal. Narset's Rebuke. I'm really leaning between the Opulent Palace. Rite of Renewal's not bad, or just like the Dragon's Prey removal here. So we are green, blue, red. We don't have a ton of fixing. I'm just going to take the Opulent Palace here. Alright, I don't... This is like the worst of the uncommon dragons. We do have a Sultai. Ooh, or Lion Weight is good. We're not really Sultai, though. And these are like the 2 worst of these dragons. Could also take the Sandstep Citadel. I think I like taking Lion Weight here. It's very good. Great value. All right, we've got a Pack Beast, Caustic Exhale, Wildling, Saltwater Cliffs, and a Relic. I think in this deck, I'm down to take the Relic. We have some early creatures, which is nice. Another Lion Weight, Trawlers, Rebuke, another Runescale Stormbrood. Again, don't love those. I'm going to take the Lion Weight. And we're waiting on a pack. Everyone seems to be moving pretty quickly here. I don't think anyone's at fault. So it looks like we're maybe red-green, splashing blue and black and white. A touch of white. We've got a green-black land. We've got an Exhale. Auroral Procession. So it's either green-black or Exhale. I think here I'm just going to take the Jungle Hollow. We have 3 black cards we're splashing. One of our main colors is green, so we like these cards. We usually want our dual lands to share a color with one of our main colors. So we'll happily pick this up. And we're just really missing the Exhale, but it seems like this deck is going to be... We're not really going to be holding mana up a lot. Encounters are usually best when you have, like, you're going to be holding mana up for whatever reason. So if you have a lot of other instants, flash stuff, or other things to do with your mana at instant speed. Alright, next pick. What do we got? We definitely need more creatures on the low end here. We're probably not playing this effigy. The Flesh Crafter. Cool card. Alright, we have a Dragonstorm, an Abzan Monument, Snakeskin Veil, and a Tawny back. This is like a constructed rare. We don't even need to look at it. There's also a Devotee. I'm going to take the Dragonstorm. I like that card. In my Dragon decks. Alright, we got another one of these Rain Veil Rejuvenators. Not great. Crawlers is okay. But you do have to have a creature in your graveyard and an instant. I think I'm happy just taking another Rugged Highlands here. Yes, Straff's going pretty quickly, which is nice. We haven't seen a lot of red. What do we start with? Hellkite into Strikemaster, and then red really dried up. Here, nothing great. I think I'll just take the Sentinel. Escart's not bad if you're defensive, but let's just take the Sentinel to help us find some lands. And it's an early creature, which works well with a lot of our other cards. Alright, we've got Rite of Removal. Really nothing else, unless we wanted Narset's Rebuke, which I don't think we do. Alright, a blue-black land sounds fine to me. I don't think I want to play the routine. I could see playing an Ice Ridge Serpent. Probably more likely to play the Nest Guard in this deck. We'll draft the uncommon for our vault. And what do we open? Assaulti, Devotee, another Sonic Striker, and a Severance Priest. Severance Priest, it's alright. I don't know. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's just a 3/3 Death Touch. Look at their hand. I think I like taking the Shrieker here. I really like the Shrieker. Sage of the Fang's pretty good. At its best in a counter deck. Sibsig Appraiser's pretty good. And the Devotee is pretty good. I mean, it's just a 2/1 Death Touch is often fine. And then it helps fix your mana. But yeah, let's take the Shrieker. Roar. And let's see what Banister Man wants to pass us. Another Shrieker. Is it too many Shriekers? Nah. There's also a Skirmish Rhino. Stormplane Detainment is good. We are light on removal. What do we have? 1 Exhale. This is kind of removal. Oh, we have the 2 Lion Weights, but those do take a little setup. Yeah. Let's just Shrieker them out. Red, white, black. Party, party. Yeah, we'll probably end up playing the Sentinel here. Okay, we've got another Relic, an Evolving Wilds, or Anafenza. I don't think Anafenza is really where we want to be. I also don't know how I feel about 2 Relics. I think I'm just going to take the Evolving Wilds here. What's kind of crazy is we haven't seen any Dragonstorm cards, which really help make our deck tick. I'm just going to take the Champion. It's just a solid 3-drop. A black-red land versus Bewildering Blizzard versus just a 2-drop. I think we need some card draw. Alright, we got Exhale versus Bivouac versus Attuned Hunter. We've seen so many Exhales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 20 cards right now. We could play the Nest card. We could play this. Yeah, I guess we just take the Exhale here. We're a little short playables is our issue. Watcher of the Wayside versus Attuned Hunter. I guess we have a couple of things coming out of our graveyard. Maybe our last pick should have been Attuned Hunter over the Exhale. I do like this dragon a lot. I'm going to take the routine, actually. It works really well with the champions. Here, nothing super exciting. Do we take the Sibzig? It looks like we're more green-blue. Maybe we're just going to be green-blue. Ooh, a Piercing Exhale. Excellent. Snag that. Maybe we cut these two. And we just go green, blue, black. The world, we play that. Don't think we're playing those. A green, blue, black splashing red, white for the Shriekers. It's kind of fun. Know about that card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is... We need to make one cut from this. So this is like green, blue, splash black, splash red, white. Let's take a look at our removal. Technically removal. And then the double Exhale. Praiser, Hunter, Doosan, Routine. We have too much ramp. Could be a question here. 12 creatures. Oh, I do want to cut a spell, I think. I guess we'll get rid of the routine. I definitely only want 1 planes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources. 3, 4, 6 blue, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black. I think that's fine. Black's just in removal. Alright. This looks fun. Alright, let's try it out. We got another 5-color deck coming at you. A little sad we didn't see any Dragonstorm. Also kind of crazy. Here is Jay Kun. We'll start with our tapped land. Hand's not super exciting. We're white away from having all of our colors. Pass. We do get our 4/2 down, which is nice. Mardu Monument. Alright. I don't mind that. Next turn, we can go search for our planes, and then... And hold up... we can't hold up exhale as well. Alright, we'll play this first. We'll see what they do. I like both of those. I liked killing that. I get to hit them for 3. Mardu usually likes having a lot of tokens, and it's just like the best use of my mana. Got a lot of 5-drops coming down. We get to Shrieker. Looks like they're thinking about, I don't know what. Exhale, revealing a dragon. Okay. Okay. See, they're gonna discard some stuff. They need 7 cards in their graveyard, and then it does something. Oh, they got rid of the dragon and an exhale. It's kind of surprising. Well, let's play the Shrieker. Make them discard. See what they do. Yeah, they've got a lot of dragons. It's pretty good. Let's kill this. Play the Skimmer. Draw a card. Another Shrieker. That's kind of fun. The Butcher. Alright. We'll see what they discard. They can make this thing next turn, and then it seems they have 2 other good cards. The Bodyguard. Okay. We will attack with Skimmer. There's nothing to really do with it. Alright. That's decent. Yeah. Certainly not blocking. I think I'm just gonna bounce the Butcher. Alright. Good game. Cool. Yeah, those Shriekers, man. Those things are brutal. Especially when you have an orb and you're just dropping 5/5, deal 2, gain 2, you discard a card. It's pretty insane. Alright, we're playing against Song, the Virtuous. And looks so. We've got only 2 colors, but we have a champion and an exhale. That art's pretty funny. Piercing exhale. Yeah, it looks worse than being breathed fire on. Alright, what do we got here? Opponent? Alright, they're keeping. They've got a tapped land. Opulent Palace. Best sound in the game. Agree? Disagree? Let me know. Alright, Song. What are you thinking here? You've got a skimmer. Card's good. What else you got? Hit me for 2. And an appraiser. Sure. Alright, we do need to draw some type of fixing here. Let's see what they do. We're gonna take it. Globe. Monument. Alright, they've got all their fixing. Well, I think we have to do this. Alright, they have 6 mana. We're going down to 10. Alright, they have 5 mana. Let's see what they've got. Ooh, okay. I see you. I think we play that still. Da 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 da. Ooh, that's pretty good. Another Shrieker. Alright, we're just hitting them with the wall of Shriekers here. I don't know what would kill us right now, but I think we're looking pretty good if they don't kill us. I'll trade. Another land. So they could make their 6/6. Or I mean, it's a 5/5, right? Yeah. We can cast Lie in Wait, which is kind of fun. Ooh, okay, they're playing the Regent. We could kill the Regent. Are they gonna tap down? They are. Okay. Equal to that. Oh, it is. It's that card's power. I was thinking it was mana cost. Guess we'll keep the bounce. I don't want either of those. I think the bounce is most likely going to get us. I mean, we also have 2 4/4 flyers, and they're at 4. I don't really know what they would do. I mean, I guess maybe there's something they could draw. Their own Shrieker would be good. Okay. Just nothing. Sure, and we drew a counter. Got him. Shrieker, Shrieker, Shrieker. It's pretty good. Pretty good way to get yourself back in the game, I'd say. Shrieker, Shrieker, Shrieker. Alright, next match. Nice and quick. Just the way we like it. We're playing against Kirk. Kirk. Green, blue, white. Yeah. I think we got to keep this. Skimmer on 2. Piercing Exhale. Opulent Palace. Now we're just missing red mana for our Shrieker. You got removal. Red, white, black. Alright. It's like one of the things we can't kill. We have Lion. We do need to draw something. What do we got? Nothing. Alright. Maybe they're worried about a counterspell? Hey, there's the red mana. I think it's still worth it to attack. Osseous. Sure. Could have did Lion Weight, but I don't think it's... I mean, what am I going to do? 2 damage to nothing? War Effort. Alright, that's annoying. Yep. They're hitting us now. Well. We'll play the Shrieker. Gain 2, discard. If they kill this... Ooh! Alright, we are getting smacked. I think I like bouncing it first. So hopefully they can't attack us. We'll see what they play. Next turn we could lie in wait and piercing exhale. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Just gonna drain us to death. What else you got? Alright, well. Alright, they kept something on top, and it looked like they had something in their hand, too. I was thinking if it's a haste creature, it's a good one. Ooh, and they get to return that to their hand, which is good. Maybe it was a land. We do get to piercing exhale now, which also lets us surveil too, which is really nice. They knew they had to discard. Maybe they just weren't thinking about it. This is red, white, black. What are they getting rid of? Ooh, okay. So we don't know what they have. I think I like both of those. Intimidator. Sure. Get that out of here. Gain some life. Hit you for 7. 2 lethal attackers for next turn. Ooh, they did find a hasty boy. Block that. Alright, wow. That was a good one. War Effort is definitely a scary card. And that Menace creature. The 3 toughness. Yeah, we just had so much deal 2. We couldn't get rid of it. And we couldn't block it. Alright, 3 wins. This is going much better than last draft we did. Playing against Sakashima. That's gotta be a mulligan, right? I like this better. Is there any reason to keep that? Is there something that's green-black in our deck? I don't think so, right? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. So we're just short white mana now. They've got the Forecaster. See if they go search up an orb. Looks like they might. We'll play the Sibsig. They're going searching for an orb. Yeah, we want Exhale over an island for sure. There's the orb. Play the hunter. Pass the turn. White mana would be sweet. Oh, okay. See what they discard. Looks like they're looking for land. Alright, they are a rampy ramp. They're ramping away over here. Hit you for 5 big ones. We get to Shrieker next turn. Blue, green, green, red. They have 6 mana. Lots of scary things. Like Behold. And they found a wildling. So they get to pick that up. Yep. We will attack. Play our dragon. Make you discard. A tawny back. Ooh, Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. I assume they're going to Dragonstorm again. It'd be nice if they hit something bad. Oh, okay, they're just going for the Regent. Ooh, and a Leopard. Okay. So we could copy their Regent. Or we could copy the Shrieker. I think I like copying my Shrieker. Discard another one. Yep. Let's see what they find. A ringing strike, okay. And harmonize, draw 3 more. Pretty good. I wonder if they're gonna... Wow. They've got it all over here. I'll attack for 2, I guess. Yeah. Alright, they destroy our relic, which is interesting. They've got another dragon. Yeah, definitely gonna be hard to race this. Piercing exhale. Guess we pass. See what they find. Another dragon. Yeah, their 5-color dragon deck is going off. Genesis Ultimatum? Sick. And their deck is sweet. A lot of lands. Another dragon? Yeah, their deck is pretty sick. If they have removal, we're dead. They do. Boop. Boop. Wow. That was a sweet deck they had. I liked that. I liked that a lot. I liked what they were throwing down over there. 5-color dragons. The Dragon Storm, their deck seemed better than ours, is what I'm trying to say. At least the way it came out. Dragon Storm, Genesis Ultimatum, that was pretty sick. They had a lot of dragons. We also got stuck on 4 lands, but I do think their deck was better. This looks like a mulligan. This looks like a begrudging keep. We need a land. That's a land. Good one, too. Alright, we need 1 more land. At some point here. We have an exhale, which is nice. What do we got? Well, we can't kill that, unfortunately. Although, it's not great right now, at least. Currently, it's just a 2/4 Death Touch. Well, we're gonna try to cast this. If they counter, we can at least lie in wait it. Okay. Looks like they have something else as well. Sibsig. Island in the yard. Still only hitting us for 2, which is nice. Evolving Wilds. Crack it. drew a plains. Bang. And we'll pass. And then I'll probably Sonic Shrieker them. If given the opportunity, that is. Roiling Dragonstorm, that's a good one for the Dragon decks. Serpent, okay. I think I'm fine taking 2. What else you got, my friend? Ice Climber. I'll kill that. Make him discard. And the 2/1 body isn't really doing much. They got rid of Riverwalk Technique, sure. Constrictor Sage. I like that. But let's play this first to make them discard something else. Fresh start, okay. Interesting. They must have either a draw spell or a better removal spell. That's my guess. Alright, well. Maybe they have their own Blizzard. Nice. I think I'm going to use mine now. Pretty sucky, but it could have saved me 2 life, but I don't want to risk it getting countered. So they have got 4 cards. We drew maybe 3 worst cards we could have drawn. Dragon's Prey. It is for 2. Hit you for 5. Play Sentinel. Line. And the champion of Doosan. And they can tap down our Sonic Shrieker. It's worse on defense, though. I assume they have some dragons in their deck. We haven't seen any, right? Yeah, I haven't seen any dragons. Wouldn't mind drawing some more Sonic Shriekers, that's for sure. Or our other lion weight. What are you thinking about, Drokenjov? Alright, is gonna tap down the Shrieker. 5 mana. Yeah. I am just gonna attack. What do you got? Alright. I'll keep the creature on top. It seems like they are light on removal. Did they draw a dragon? Nope. Just removal. Da-da-da-da. Yep. Play the champion. We'll keep a forest. I don't know. Ooh, The Death Gorger. That was a good draw for them. They get their Dragonstorm back. They get to exile our stuff. Got rid of our Shrieker, so we can't get it back. All bad news. Alright, we'll pass. Didn't really seem worth it. Yep. To put their dragon on top. Then they just get to recast it and recast Dragonstorm. We'll pass. I'm gonna keep the forest. I don't know if there's something that makes you discard other than Sonic Shrieker. We'll counter that. I like keeping our skimmer around. Do I want to trade? No. I'm gonna bounce that. Gonna attack. And then we're gonna put it on this one. Play the Sibsig. Alright, now we have a 4/4 trample, a flyer, and a 2/1. So they, even with just these two creatures and these two creatures, it would have killed them. Let's see if they have something else. Okay, they're searching. Alright, let's play our dragon. It seems like they have something, but I think our piercing exhale should... They have to act first. So let's see what they've got. Alright, they have nothing. Alright, nice. We did it. Alright, that was definitely a close one there. But we got there. We had the worst draw 3 ever. Yeah, I think we just... Our deck had a little more grind to it. We got some solid top decks. Yeah, and our next match is against Hunter. Whoa. We need a red source, but I'm gonna keep. This seems like a fun hand. We find our white. We are doing literally nothing. I mean, if maybe it would have been smart to not keep it. This hand literally does absolutely nothing. Ooh, alright, a little Sentinel. I would take a Sentinel as a draw. We'll just keep doing nothing, though. Dragon Orb would be a nice one. Let's see what they've got going on. Abzan Monument. Alright, they're getting all their colors. Green, white, red, black, blue. Oh! We have a fellow 5-color player. Yeah, we'll go get a plains. Black, green, white, blue, green. We got 5 colors, five colors here. You love to see it. I'm gonna keep my Sentinel around. I think. They pass. Alright, you got a counter? No? See if they get rid of their land. They get rid of a different land. I don't know what they have. 4 mana? It's nothing? Removal? Alright, just passing with 4 mana. Maybe their hand's just 5 drops. That's all I got over there. Incoming Dragon Storm. Alright, that's fair. That's a fair one. Maybe it's just a hand of removal. I could see that. Well, I'm gonna Shrieker. Thanks. Make you discard. You have another land, my friend? Ooh, okay. You got your big boy, I see you. No attacks here. What else you got? Ooh, that's another good one. That's another good one. Jeskai. Let's draw a card. Okay. We're gonna block. Do they have something? We might get 2 for 1 here, but I don't know. We have so many ways to bring this thing back. Alright. Unfortunate. But alas, here we are. I think we had to go for it. Oh, we only had 1 blue? Yikes. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright. I would assume we're getting smacked again here. Oh, with both. Alright, well. I'll trade that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An untapped land would be nice. Then we could go Globe into Shrieker. Whenever 1 or more. Okay, so they do only draw 1. Good to know. All these sieges are so good. What are you doing over here, little buddy? Don't look at me like that. Oh, okay. Making a 5/5. That's fair. Ooh, and a dragon hunt to kill my skimmer. No. They liked it better than me keeping my skimmer around. That's a little scary. Yeah, it's rough I have nothing that just kills that. I guess they could have all lands, maybe? No attacks. What do you got? If they just attack... I mean, I think no matter what attacks they do, I'm probably double blocking the Guardian. Seems like they're really thinking. Pack Beast, okay. Playing Pack Beast in your 5-color dragon deck? To be fair, I haven't really seen many dragons. Okay. They are killing the skimmer. That's fair. Okay, I am gonna try to trade here. They do get to draw another card. The Brigade. Uh-huh. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can lie in wait and then play my Shrieker, which seems good. Lie in wait to kill the... Probably to kill the Brigade, right? Because it's going to deal 4 damage. Ooh, that's pretty good, too. Get them to discard that. Oh, nice. All right, let's see what they kept on top. If they attack with both... Man, do I take it? Because I have a Fleshcrafter? Nah. Jeskai Monument is what they kept. Okay. Well. Alright, now they need removal to attack and draw a card. If we hadn't killed one of the 1/1s, they could have attacked, which would have been awkward. With their stupid siege up. That siege is killer. And they seem to draw something. Seem to have an option here. Da, 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 da. What do you got, my friend? Okay, they didn't have an option. Do I want just a 3/3? Sure. Do I attack with both to put them to 2? Yeah, I think I like attacking with both. They get an extra draw if they want, but they're gonna need a lot of blockers. Yeah, so they're taking it. They're down to 2. They're gonna attack because they need something. Yeah, they would need... I don't even know what would win it for them. The Teamer board wipe would probably do it. Well, I'm going to attack with everyone. Did we get there? Against the Frostcliff Siege. +2/+2 lifelink wouldn't do it. Alright. Nice. I could appreciate that little move there. And we're up to Platinum 1. Alright, this feels better than our last one. Alright, 5 wins. Let's see if we can keep them rolling here. So far, so good. Moriwo. Alright. We got our colors. I guess we'll lead on Swamp. I don't know if there's some insane 1-drop they might play. I'm gonna keep the Wildling for now. Don't think I want to kill that. I just want to keep the Wildling because it's my only... It's like one of my only creatures at the moment. Do I kill that? Okay, hopefully we draw a land and can play our Serpent or our Wildling next turn. Are they just black-white or are they green? Nobody knows. Skirmish Rhino. What do we got here, friend? Moriwo. These are cute little froggies. They're from Bloomborough, I guess. Oh, and he's got the frog there. Well, why isn't this a frog? Maybe there aren't any frog. Little side buddies. No blocks. Down to 16. The Dawnbreaker. It's a good card. Alright, I really hope I draw a land here. Oh, double Dawnbreaker. Alright, well. We'll bounce one of those. Battle Priest is good. Alright, we'll play the dragon. And we'll see what they do with these counters. I would assume they're gonna like put it on the devotee. How do you say that word? Ugh. Can I get an ugh? Don't put it on that. Don't put it on that. Another creature. Alright, that's fair. No blocks here. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We'll pass. I don't know if I should be attacking or not. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no blocks. Passes. Guess we'll attack. Try to lie in wait this. Alright, it worked. Sweet. What do they have? 6 mana. Alright. Guess that's fair enough. I don't know. Cruel Truths, sure. Down to 11. Another green mana. Interested if they're going to attack or not. They could deal 7, put us to 5. They do. Swing out. Blood flies. That was a pretty good draw. I think I attack with both. I guess if they have removal pump spell, they win. Removal plus any other instant or source non-creature spell. Alright, nice. Maybe a little risky on that, but that's what it is. Seemed unlikely they had removal and another spell. Alright, 6-1. Can we get our second trophy of our 5-color journey? Maybe? Maybe not. Alright, playing against Omnicron Sniper. An Omnicron Sniper. Alright. I like what we got going on here. I'm going to play Backwater first. Well, I'm going to play Opulent Palace first. I want to wait to see if we draw a red or a black before I play that. Alright, they have the Formation Breaker. I don't think I've ever seen this be a 3-2 or whatever. Let's play the Appraiser. Kind of like getting the mountain here. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Well, of course we draw that after. See if they block. They don't. Alright, so we can get a white. We can play Mountain. We can end Sonic Shrieker. Hey! Or we could just get 7 wins. Bang, bang, boom, boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You love to see it. 7-1. Wow. So we were pretty much Sultai splashing triple Shrieker. We had the Globe, the Sentinel, the Relic, and the Wildling for fixing. As well as just like a decent man. Oh, we also had the Dragonstorm. I forgot about that. Yeah, other than that, it was just kind of a value. Nothing really that exciting. Had like some decent removal, some draw, some value. Yeah, I mean, not much to see. Catch you next time.